Hi guys, thanks for stopping by again and taking some time out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate that. So I wanted to think about the beginning. How does the average person start into zero waste? You know, it could be overwhelming if you do everything at once. If you're into zero waste and you've been doing it for a while, you may want to still try this just to see where you're at. But for the average beginner, the first thing I would recommend doing is pick a garbage in your house and do a trash audit, a garbage audit. So, for example, in my house, I have a kitchen garbage, which is the main garbage. I have a bathroom garbage, an office computer room garbage, and my son has a garbage in his room. I also have recycling and composting. Okay? But for the average person learning about zero waste, which is maybe that's why you clicked on this video, pick a garbage. So I chose to start with my kitchen main garbage. This is the biggest garbage in the house. And if you don't know what you're throwing away, you're not going to know how to find switches for it later to try and get it package free and to produce no garbage. Now, don't get overwhelmed. Don't start with everything in your house right away. And don't think you can do everything, because a lot of zero waste and low waste living, it has to do with where you live, what you have access to, what you're willing to spend. You don't have to spend anything, but if you want to do certain switches, maybe you want to spend stuff, that's up to you. For me personally, our family doesn't have, we don't have a driver's license or a car. And that's just the way it is. So we don't really have transportation to everywhere, but I do what I can. So let's get into the garbage, and this could be a little gross. Okay, we gotta get our garbage, and I keep the garbage underneath the sink. Good access for everything, and I have cats, so I don't want them in it. This is a cat food bag. This is the biggest cat food bag I can buy that's available to me. So these become my garbage bags. I don't buy garbage bags. I think it's like such a waste of money. So I just use whatever bag I have. This is pretty full. It's a little bit heavy. I don't know what's in here. It could get kind of gross. So we're gonna see. Okay guys, this is my garbage. It has been in there for a few weeks. I don't know the exact number of days or weeks because I didn't think to write it down. This is little chopped up pieces of paper. This is all the lint and cat fur from my vacuum cleaner. So we emptied the vacuum cleaner in the garbage. This is the top parts of gift cards from birthday gifts. And most of this is, you see some Q-tips and just random shredded pieces of paper and stuff. This is a pile of my son's old t-shirts that I actually cut them up and made handkerchiefs out of them. So this is the leftovers. That's the top to the cat food bag. And this is a pile of receipts. Because I send so many packages out, like 300 to 400 a year, which is a lot, I always get a receipt from the post office that you can't say no. They have to give it to you because it's actually a law in Quebec, Canada, that they have to give you a receipt. But these are bad, you know, because receipts have BPA in it, and it's a really, really crappy chemical that shouldn't be around. If we move over here, I know that this pile here, it is wrapping paper, tissue paper, tape. That is all from receiving and or sending packages. Okay? Now, over here, I know all this is from eating restaurant food. So you have McDonald's food, you have Tim Hortons food, chips from Subway wrapping things. Even if I mark no straw or no whatever, I still get sent it. Like there's a thing of barbecue sauce there. Now the only thing I see that shouldn't be in here is this container. This is actually a compostable container that I tear up in little pieces and put in my compost. There was a bagel in here, so this shouldn't be in the garbage. So I'm going to take it out and I will cut that up in little pieces. What else we got over here? We have, this is just a paper bag that something come in. So this is actually a recyclable, or again, normally I chop them up in little pieces and put them in my compost. So that I'm going to take out as well. We have some Kit Kats that the boyfriend bought, some goldfish cracker cookies that was gifted to my son, a package of pretzels in a bag. I can actually get pretzels package free, no problem, at Bulk Barn, so I'm not sure why we have those. This my friend came over and ate, so I don't even buy those. This is a plastic wrapper from those little pizzas, and this is hot dogs. This is like a granola thing. Again, my friend came over and I don't eat those, she does. Over here, I was gifted this little container with the lid, and it came with like a little strawberry decoration. It was actually a reusable bag. So the thought was cute because it was a reusable bag, but in the end, all this goes in the garbage because it's not even recyclable. The other thing that's in here is this wrapping paper. This is actually recyclable in my area because it's just plain wrapping paper. There's no metallic foil or stamps on it. It's just plain clean wrapping paper. So I'm gonna take those 3 out and put them in my recycling. But apart from that, everything else is not recyclable and is destined to the landfill. Okay guys, so we went through the garbage. You saw all the nitty gritty, all the real stuff. Nothing censored on these videos. What you saw is legit what's in the garbage. And I kind of learned a lot going through the garbage for this video, because even though I have been doing zero waste, low waste living for 3 years, I still have garbage. Now, why do I still have garbage? Am I producing a lot of garbage compared to the average family? I don't think so. I think it's less. Am I producing more garbage than maybe a normal zero waste person? Probably. A lot of it depends on who you live with. So I have a boyfriend, and I have a son, and I have cats. So you didn't see the cat litter garbage because we don't keep that in our main kitchen garbage because it'll just stink up the whole house. So I always have cat litter garbage as well. You didn't see any real food waste in my kitchen garbage because I compost. So I have a home composter in my backyard where I can do fruit, vegetables, eggshells, coffee grinds, tea leaves type thing. But I'm also very lucky our town just put in an industrial compost, We didn't have it for years, but they just put it in, I think, last year. And that will take anything, any kind of fruit, vegetables, meat, bones, cheese, anything, food scraps, cooked or raw. So that stuff is not in my garbage, okay? So like I said, I've been doing it for 3 years, and you gotta think of control, right? So I can't control my friend coming over and bringing stuff to eat, and then she puts the stuff in my garbage. So I'm not going to tell her to take it home with her, because that's crazy. So that ends up in my garbage. A lot of the garbage was packaging related, because I send a lot of packages, which, you know, it's fine. And a lot of the garbage is restaurants. You know, you saw Subway, and you saw Tim Hortons, and you saw McDonald's. It's not even real companies that I want to support. It's not something we get all the time, but it happens, you know? So do what you can, because that's what it's about. Just do what you can and focus on what's in your garbage. And try your best. Just try your best. Don't get overwhelmed. Trying to do everything at once is not the answer. Just pick one thing out of your garbage and see if you can find an alternative. So that's it. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. I have to disinfect my table now.